Hey, what's up, bro? In this video, we're going to talk about the art of listening. Okay, how to be a better conversationalist on your dates. So when you're on dates, okay, you need to understand that when you're on a date with a beautiful girl, most guys, all they're thinking about is, when is my opportunity to speak? When can I tell her about myself? Okay, even when the girl's speaking, they're not really listening. They're just thinking, when can I speak? When can I impress her? When can I tell her about all the cool things in my life? Okay, and that's wrong. You need to be able to listen, and it's not just listening for no reason. It's listening so that then you can have a better conversation with her and you can better connect. When you listen, you need to understand that the way to listen and to have actually better conversations is when she's speaking, you can actually listen to the key conversational topics. Like if she says to you, I went traveling to Mexico and I played whatever it is, volleyball on the beach, and I had cocktails with my friends. In your eyes, in your head, it should be like, okay, she mentioned the word Mexico, I can ask questions on that. She mentioned the word volleyball, I can ask her about sports and what got her into sports and why she got into sports. With Mexico, I can ask her what she enjoyed about Mexico. Does she like traveling? Where else has she gone to? Where does she want to go to? She also mentioned socializing and having drinks with her friends. Does she like parties? What type of parties? Where does she usually party? Okay, if you're not even listening, she says that sentence and then you're not really asking anything. Okay, she's giving you so much room to have conversations with her. And girls are brilliant at this, because if you make a statement of, I did X, Y, and Z, I was just with my students or my clients, I was at a work meeting, and then I went on holiday, girls will ask you, oh, so what work do you do? Or where did you go on holiday? Okay, so you have to also be good. In the beginning, it's about just being a little bit conscious, like training wheels on a bicycle, okay, where you're actually thinking like, okay, what are the topics that she's speaking about? And then you can ask questions on that. Eventually, you won't have to think about that and it'll just become natural. But you actually have to be there listening. And if you're not listening and paying attention, you won't be able to ask those questions and she won't be able to invest in the conversation. And if you are actually on a date and you're only speaking about yourself and you never ask questions, you're never actually listening to her, she will feel that. She'll think like, okay, this guy is either not interested in me, he's not attracted to me, he doesn't like me, he doesn't care about me, or he's just arrogant and all he cares about is himself. But either of those thoughts, she's just like, okay, well, when is this date going to end? And I'm probably never going to speak to him again. So from your perspective, being on a date with a guy, can you tell kind of? Is it an emotion that you get? Is it thoughts that you have when a guy just doesn't pay attention to you, is not listening?
You can definitely feel that like he doesn't care and he just wants to speak about himself, or like the body language. It's all like, yeah, like it just depends on how he's acting really.
Okay, and a question that I would have for you is, when you are out with a guy and he kind of is only speaking about himself, what is the thought that you're having? Are you thinking this guy's arrogant? Are you thinking that he doesn't care about me? What are you actually thinking?
I think that I would think like he doesn't really have any interest in me. He just really wants to speak about himself. He's quite like rude, actually. I would think he's rude. Just because like if you're on a date, you're there to speak to each other. You're not there to just speak about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And look, most guys are trying to speak about themselves just to actually impress the girl, but it works the other way around. By only speaking about yourself and not listening to her, you're actually destroying the attraction and she won't be interested in you. Okay, so it is obviously a balance. I'm not telling you never speak about yourself, of course not. But the whole purpose of this video is how to listen better so you can have better conversations. So catch yourself the next time you go on a date. Are you the guy that's just kind of speaking about himself and never ever listening, never asking her those questions? Okay, well then you need to catch yourself and stop doing that. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to join our free community. Everything's in the description below, where you're going to learn lots of dating tips, hacks, mindsets to improve your dates, to improve your interactions with women. All of that is below. We'll see you there.